That's all I needed to do. I'm prepared.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, and that. Oh my god! I just saw it. I just clicked onto it. Okay. Well, welcome. Ooh.
Hi.
You were saying a thing.
I was saying words, but they don't matter, so carry on.
Story of my life. Welcome, all of 0 people watching, as well as you two, because we are here. This is how I chose to start this. I don't know why. Welcome to another week of my declining sanity.
Sanity already gone. Mission accomplished.
Oh yeah, no, we fucking hit 0 episode 1. This is just negatives. Yeah, real quick for anyone listening in on this, Illumia is not here this week. Sad that things happen. Life happens sometimes. And that's, if anything, probably the one thing you can glean from this. Life happens. So, with that in mind, let's cry. So last week, you guys ate breakfast to start off. You just had honey and bread. You eventually met up with General Kolvar as he stumbled across you guys while heading back to his home city. You talked for a little while. Glenhorn wound up warning Nurzin, the now King Rex of Ascot, about the elves and how they wanted to relocate, which didn't go over well. From there, you went to an Alcedon. You managed to get Kolvar to try and speak to the Queen to see if you could get counsel with her. You did a little bit of shopping. Gita met Old Man Jenkins and learned that he knew of one of his many siblings. You all flew to the sort of study tower, the Four-Claimer Tower that's been converted into a kind of library, as well as a Four-Claimer study to an Alcedon. You went in, Illumia was trying to get a crystal, and where we left off, she got stabbed by the librarian with something. So...
Bastard Bean. Bastard Bean did a stab.
He did do a stab. So...
Hey, Illumia, I found these Slim Jims here, and they're pretty, oh no!
Illumia falls to the floor, and the librarian sort of stands up. He's holding a weird object. It's kind of hard to tell where it is from how he's angled versus where you are both positioned. Well, that's done.
I'm gonna saunter over and cast Common Motions. Just doing that real quick.
Joey, what save am I trying to beat?
So they needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Mm-hmm. What's the DC, dear?
It is. That's a good question. 16. There we go.
I will note off saying right now, calm emotions, you, Glenhorn and Glean, it doesn't do anything to the librarian. He's not actually being aggressive.
Oh.
So, it would have done something to Gira, except he passed the saving throw.
Okay, I was gonna say,
zoop, zoop, zoop on all three, but that didn't work.
Hey, Gira, I don't think he's actually being aggressive.
Oh, Gita's already got his axe out.
Okay.
The
Alright,
librarian,
there you go.
the librarian looks over and sort of jumps at the small bundle of death that is probably aimed at him.
Gita is looking him dead in the eye and looks at him directly and says, "You have 10 seconds to explain what the fuck you just did. Otherwise, this will go in your chest."
His hands go up defensively, and then he uses his left hand to point at the object he's holding in his right hand. It seems to be it's a cylindrical sort of object that appears, it's kind of like scissors in a way that you can open and close them. It looks like it held something in it before, but it's now empty, and it has a bit of a sharp point to it. I was injecting her with a crystal. She was asking for one. Don't hurt me.
Can I do
I'm
an
sorry,
insight check on
Yeah,
this
of course
guy?
you can. Of course you can. I feel like I should be afraid, but you're also really small.
Oh, you should be very afraid, old man. He's a rough one, I'll tell you what. Now I'm gonna go over and start performing triage.
I almost killed a T-Rex 2 days ago in 18 seconds. You do not want to mess with me. That's a 22 on my insight.
He's telling the truth.
Alright, Illumia, going down the list of immediate signs of death, you still have your head. That's a positive.
he sort of... Illumia's actually slumped down to the ground after that. It seems like whatever happened put her in a sort of catatonic shock. He sort of kneels down, picks her up, and then he takes her over to a table and lays her on it. I'm going to be honest, not entirely sure what happens. This is the first time I've done this, so my guess is she'll probably be like that for a few hours, maybe a couple days. I don't entirely know the effects of suddenly getting a crystal jammed inside of you, as you can tell.
You could have, maybe done it a little less violently. That might have helped.
To be entirely honest with you, I'm bored as fuck here.
Just to be clear, Mr. Librarian,
I would have let you stab me.
Your best course of action to solve your boredom was to take an unknown object that you do not know the exact properties of and stab it into the nearest person.
Oh, I know what the fucking crystal does, and I know what she fucking is. I know that it most likely will not kill her, if that's what you're getting at. It's something that she needs to live longer.
Yeah, for your sake, I really hope you're right.
Do you not have the slightest bit of an idea of who you are traveling with?
No, that seems evident.
Her name is Illumia. That is all I need to know.
Yeah, that's about the same for me.
Come over here. He sort of motions you both to come closer.
Did you forget?
Still has his axe out.
Yeah, totally fair.
Did you happen to forget I was in the children's book section 5 minutes ago?
I honestly didn't think you were actually going to go to the children's section. I thought you were going to go to the studies. I didn't.
All avenues should be explored.
Just take a look. Just to take a look. So I'm assuming you both get closer.
Yeah. Still keeping an eye on that boy, though.
Yeah, as you get closer, I mean, there's some piercing from where it was forced through the armor that Illumia was wearing. However, about right under like the sternum, a little bit above the belly button, you see that there's now a yellow crystal that's poking out of her belly.
You sure it went in all the way? Is it supposed to be protruding?
I could probably poke it in a little bit more. He like taps it a little bit and slides it into the last few segments.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Give you 3 guesses. Dark gray elf. Mostly keeps herself hidden. Crystal that goes right in the belly.
Nope, still drawing a blank.
I still do not care.
We are literally in their ruin.
I still do not care. That is her business and you stabbed her, and I'm not happy about that.
She was literally asking for it.
I am pretty sure she did not ask to be stabbed directly in the chest.
She came in asking for a crystal. I gave her one.
Yeah, but I'm assuming, she would have wanted to do it herself, not, involuntary stabbing.
Probably.
You realize what consent is, right?
I'm old and bored.
That's an even worse excuse.
I didn't do anything bad.
This is a lie. Right. You are aware this is a lie, correct?
So I'm gonna go get my books, and you go over there behind your counter again. Do not come back over here.
He doesn't move. He raises an eyebrow.
Do I have command? No, I don't have command.
Gita has positioned himself, if he can, to be in between Illumia and this guy.
He was, right next to the table, so you really can't. Unless you, try to shove him forcefully.
No, Gita
will... Well, you did the thing. What point is there for you being here?
I work here.
In this particular table.
It's right next to my fucking desk.
You're right. I'm going to start pushing the table to another part of the library.
You are a weird bunch.
Oh yeah, we get that a lot.
You are a very weird... Look, she's a fucking foreclaimer. She needs that crystal to live. It powers her. The race that disappeared.
I forgot Kolvar told me about it. Oh yeah, General Kolvar told me something about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he fucking did. He's a decent fan of him. I study him. I've spent my entire life studying him. Hell, my fucking apprentice studies him. He's becoming an archaeologist to continue studying them. I could spot one a fucking mile off by this point.
Alright, Mr. Big Brain, in that case, you got any idea how the world's gonna end?
I have a few guesses, if you're interested.
Oh, actually, yeah, I'm very interested. That you're the only person that's been helpful thus far.
Well, let's see, based off of the state of affairs right now, this whole world war going on would probably do the job enough on its own, to be honest. Just depends on how determined all the other countries get. There's always the Guardians, and he says it using his fingers in quotation, which, to be completely honest, I'm not sure if they're gods. I think they're just big fucking monsters that could destroy us if they wanted to.
At that I say, well, hold on. Let me check something real quick. Ernest gives me the ability to do this, and I just start twiddling my fingers with, holy fire going between them. Yeah, it's good enough for me.
Realistically, the same could happen with a warlock and their magical sugar daddy. It's not that special.
Yeah, let's go. How about we explore the more supernatural side of things, because that's more pertinent to what I need.
Sure, hellfire, spirits rising from the dead, armies of those who had died but yet still live on. Anything's possible.
How about shadowy stuff coming out of the ground?
Shadows are possible.
All right. This wasn't as enlightening as I thought it would be.
I mean, it depends on what kind of shadows you're talking about. That's a very general term.
I
You
don't
could be
know.
talking shadows like the fucking weird-ass creatures that used to be in here before we had to clear them out, that suck the living souls out of you. It's entirely possible. If you're talking about the world just going into eternal darkness, I don't fucking know. Anything's possible.
Yeah, Ernest didn't give me much to go off of. It was very much a blip in the head. And
fucking not. Apparently fucking not.
Yeah, we're all dead soon.
It's at this point that Kolvar kind of comes out from the labyrinth of bookshelves. Little goblin, large firbolg.
Yeah, hi, Culver.
Yes, something happened in the city. I'm gonna have to go. Stay here, please.
What's going on?
Should be nothing, but
It is very rarely nothing when anything happens when I am near.
Yeah, last time somebody said it's nothing. Giant stepped out of the ground.
for the sake of my sanity, please stay here. At least for a little while. I'm gonna go check on the situation. Don't give me more paperwork to do, please. And with that, he kind of... What was that?
Will you be doing paperwork after this man stabbed one of our companions?
Probably, maybe. What the hell happened?
He stabbed her. He stabbed Illumia.
The foreclaimer, which they didn't realize was asking for a crystal. I stabbed her with one. She'll probably be fine. She's not dead.
It sounds like paperwork to me.
You said... she's a... I didn't realize there were such assholes. But I suppose that makes sense. Well, probably if you report it, I'll have to do paperwork. Or if someone reports it, I'll have to do paperwork. Otherwise, it's probably the librarian's job. He logs whatever happens in here.
Alright.
So if you decide to report aggravated assault, then I would have to do some paperwork, probably. Depending.
And if said librarian just disappeared, would you have to do more or less paperwork?
More. It would be a missing persons report, and depending on when we find them, it could very easily become a murder case, in which, of course, we're going to have to solve it. I'll probably have to do paperwork.
Good to know.
That's good to know. Thank you. Thank you, Kolvar.
Can Zito do a medicine check on Illumia?
Sure.
Do you need some help? I'm more used to furbolg parts, but I'm sure it's the same for everybody.
It's a 21.
What are you looking for exactly?
Basically just looking kind of generally, trying to generally check pulse, make sure she is still in fact breathing, then looking around the wound and seeing if there's any negative, foreseeable negative effects that would be coming from it.
Well, yeah, she's definitely alive. She's still breathing. Her pulse is there. She's still perfectly healthy. I mean, some of the armor's a bit messed up. So that would probably need to get a fix, but it's not... It seems like the hole was just already there, so it's not like some of the metal being bent inwards is actually going to harm her in any way. It might just be a little bit uncomfortable at worst. But even then, that's an easy fix. She could even still pull off the chain shirt without having any damage be done really easily. But you do notice that from the spot where the crystal was inserted, there are like yellow glowing lines that are starting to emanate from that middle area. And they're sort of starting to extend to the rest of her body. Slowly, but it's happening. Whatever it is.
Ghidorah's gonna turn around and point his axe at the librarian again.
Kulvar's already left at this point. The
That's
librarian just raises his hands again, like, what do you want?
There are yellow lines originating from the entry wound, and I'm wondering what they are since I do not know. And you clearly have more information than I do.
Based off depictions that I've seen from their hieroglyphs, they all seem to have them. It might just be a byproduct of them being powered. I'm not entirely sure, that's just a best guess.
You are very bad at making a case for your life right now, sir.
In all fairness, this is the first foreclaimer that's been seen around here for the past, I don't know, since they disappeared. We don't exactly have a lot of information on them. It was just a matter of putting two and two together. She wanted one so that she could power herself. I put one inside her so she's powered now.
And again, you thought the best course of action was directly stabbing her with it.
You realize her people would have done the exact same thing that I did.
Yeah, but you're not her people.
Yeah, no, that just sounds like...
We're directly fucking related. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. She seems pretty adamant you're not.
She's like literally... He sort of stops for himself.
You're literally talking to one of them. Or from directly one of them. She says no, so no.
Okay, think of it this way. Imagine that your great-great-great-grandmother just somehow sprung into existence. That's basically what foreclaimers are to high elves. Granted, we live longer, so it's a bit weirder, but that's essentially it.
But she's not your great-great-great-great-grandmother.
I fucking hope not. You see
She's
how
at
much
best
younger?
your great-great-great neighbor.
You see how young she looks? Of course I'd fucking not want her to be my great-great-grandma. It was a fucking analogy. It wasn't literal.
Maybe a great-great-great other townsperson.
No, high elves are directly descended.
Yeah, I don't know. End of that. I'm gonna look out the window. Is it dim yet?
It's starting to get dark.
Okay. Before it gets dark completely, I'm gonna go gather up the rest of the books that I was grabbing to read through.
Uh-huh.
Let's go pick them up off where I dropped them and drag them back to the table where Illumia is at.
Okay.
Hey, Gira,
Yes.
are you good at the whole reading thing?
I am capable. I do not understand your question.
You see, I struggle with these elvish squiggly lines every once in a while. Could you help me research?
Gira looks very pointedly at the librarian before putting away his great accent.
He's not really paying attention to you. He's just like leaning on his desk and staring at Illumia, watching what's happening. You can sort of glean that it's kind of like a scientist watching their experiment actually happen because they finally have all the bits and bobs for it to work. It's like he's definitely more like he's kind of like taking notes a little bit. He has like a notepad next to him that he's scribbling in every so often.
What a shitty grandson.
That is definitely one way to put it.
Okay. Yeah, Gira just kind of puts away his great axe and comes over and helps with the books and shit.
Sure thing.
Gira. So I'm gonna give Gira the half that involves like end of the world prophecies and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna keep the half related to Ernest and like was Ernest homies with anybody? Did he get in a fight with anybody? Did he happen to get hurt with any squiggly lines by anybody?
Lines.
Hurt with squiggly lines.
How talk Ernest?
How talk Ernest. Sure, both of you roll me investigation.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually.
Oh.
That's a 19 for Gita.
Okay.
Not as bad as I thought it would be. It's a 14 minus 1, so 13.
So Gita was looking at like the end of the world prophecy stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So Gita, from the books you read, a lot of it is kind of the same stuff that the librarian was talking about. There's so many different possibilities for what there isn't exactly. There's no like fortune teller or anything of note that's given like a specific prime, like this is how the world's gonna end. It's mostly just theories and theoretical ideas. Something that you kind of learn very fast is these books are all mostly scientific, so nothing is ever like something you'd find in a religious book. It's almost entirely just like, what if the world ended like this because of this, this, and this? There's no...
To be fair, I did pick up Bibles and children's stories, so anything those have to do with...
Oh, the Bible, like the Ernest Bible, the world is going to end when the plants stop growing, everything is in rot, and all that lives is the undead.
Oh, okay. That's a route to take.
Yeah.
That narrows it down.
They will rise from their graves, turn all who still have will to live into one of their ranks, and then eventually the world will be consumed by death and destruction.
And because we just kind of left it up to a vision I was given by Ernest and we never really fleshed it out more, is that kind of in line with what I saw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Cool. So it's ending that way. Got it. And with regards to... actually, no, that's it. Yeah, that answers that question.
Yeah, what specifically are you trying to learn about Ernest for your 13?
I guess primarily it's, did Ernest ever scrap with anybody? How did he get hurt?
From what you can find, most of it's like general history about the being Ernest. Again, most of it isn't very religious or spiritual in any way outside of the Bible you grabbed. And everything out of the Bible, you fucking know. You've read this book hundreds of times, practically memorized.
Psalms 23:15.
Psalms? Fucking... Holy shit. Yeah.
Ernest had this once disciple. His name was Ursus.
Ursus? Fucking out of the scientific books, which are pretty much the only thing with any new information, there isn't really any record of Ernest getting into a scrap with anything. There is mention to possibility of other deity-esque beings that live far off from this world, which might have had something to do with how these guardians appeared, but there's no specific mentions that can be found anywhere.
Okay. And in the Earnest Bible specifically, there's nothing talking about him fighting with anybody, or him having a squiggly thing on the top of his head.
No, it's all mostly like preachy stuff. Eat your veggies, love nature, fucking eat your veggies.
There's no.
There's like
no-
there's a whole book about eating your veggies. It's weird.
There's not there's not a paragraph in Revelations that happens to say anything about it.
Nah, it basically just talks about the world falling to undead. There's an idea that Ernest will probably die, which would be the spark for it, but
Oh, that's more concerning.
also do you check any of the other religious books, or do you just look at the Ernest one? Because there might be
No, I'm
one
checking
or-
the other ones too.
Alright, roll me a straight d20.
That's an 11.
You do find one other one, which is to a creature known as Ixara, which in the Holy Book is described as this large serpentine creature. To their end of the world, it's Ernest killing Ixara, which causes the end of the world. And in that book, however, you can sort of guess that the main idea is when your god dies, world end.
Okay. Maybe my 8 intelligence has the capacity of connecting the dots of God dies, bad things happen.
Maybe.
Alright, let me just Ixara?
Ixara. Ixara.
I-X-A-R-A. Snake gun. Ernest kill him. Everything go die.
Yep. And in that one, it's specifically described as a dry season so harsh that the entirety of the world loses its water, crops dry up, and everything dies of thirst.
But they don't have anything related to the undead, do they? Like in that end of the world prophecy?
Nah, it seems like a pretty different end of the world thing.
Got it. So what I'm gathering here is don't let the gods die.
Based off of the religious books.
Yeah. Which that's what I was raised on. That's what I'm going off.
Which is very fair. Yeah, it's a divide where the religious books are... Honestly, though. But yeah. It's definitely... Religious books are like, God dies, world ends. When it comes to the scientific books, it's like, we don't even know how they got here, fam. We don't know what the fuck's gonna happen if you just yeet one of them into the afterlife. it's a roll of the dice. Fucking anything could happen.
Damn. They just clicks and drags me. But what happens when somebody click and drags Ernest?
You don't know. There's only one way to find out. Oh god. It's just a giant Ernest T-posing and floating above the entirety of the planet.
Yeah, I think floating back up to Ernest's head and casting a good detect good and evil on that thing and trying to figure out what the fuck it is, like narrow it down a little more, is worth it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, Gira. That was actually really helpful and insightful. So, are we actually going to listen to Kovar? Or?
by this point, Ashran's kind of he's come out. He's sitting at a different table reading through some books. So he's still with you.
Seeing Ashran, I'm gonna like dip my head down towards Gira's ear and like, hey, should we tie each other to ropes again and I float us out of here? We can leave Ashran here because he doesn't like it.
Would we be leaving Illumia on the table next to the man who stabbed her? Because I feel that is unwise.
I mean, we tie her to the end of the rope and then, she floats along.
Just fucking ragdoll hanging at the end of the rope. Just swinging.
I don't see the problem here.
There's so many problems there.
She might have a bump or two, but a good old cure wounds I can pop and she's fine.
As you're descending, just hits her head on a rock, it fucking snaps.
What? No!
There's nothing stopping. She's a fucking ragdoll.
Oh god. What the hell?
You're like in the process of a landing, and Illumia's just getting dragged across the ground.
What the fuck?
Sorry, Emma.
This is what happens when Emma's not here, apparently. Her character gets dragged on the floor.
Character just gets dragged. Ooh, okay. When I was reading about the end of the world stuff,
yes.
Did Gira come across anything that was like that one? I don't even know, like prophecy or whatever that they heard from. Fuck, I don't even know who said it. I've just got it written down in my notes. Song of Death, shouted in Vale.
Yeah, Yothied.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. It doesn't claim anything about everything just disappearing. It's definitely like there's a hard process and things don't disappear. It's just the dead rising.
No, you know what, Gira? Actually, have you come across any old fellers that like to disclose things? Hey!
Well, there was an ancient green dragon who told me this, and Gira shares said prophecy thing with Blindhorn.
Of course.
No, so you're telling me in this one place where there's a bunch of dinosaurs like nerds and there's something slumbering below.
Is that what I'm telling you?
Pretty much the long and short of it, I guess. Because it was a prophecy for Bakari about his homeland.
Oh.
Yeah. In fact, it wasn't even so much as a prophecy. He was kind of explaining something that already happened, but might happen again.
Okay.
So it was a mix of prophecy and also hinting, because Bakari was asking about stuff.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah.
No, that's a bad gift. That fucking... Yes.
Is this Illumia?
Yeah, that's Olivia.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. That's what's gonna happen. The librarian kind of looks over. If you're worried about your friend, you could leave your other friend here and he'll definitely watch me.
This is so promising out of complete talk. Yeah, I don't. That's not happening. All right, Gira, let's get to tying.
I don't trust you more farther than a child could throw you.
Actually, hey, librarian, you want to go for a flight? You want to try out flying?
Not particularly.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's real fun. It's a real fun thing to do. Especially when you're high up in the air.
There's enough flying machines in here that I'm probably well kept for a good while.
There's flying machine?
No, there's a couple.
Alright, Gary, let's go see what Kovar's up to. Or, you know what, actually, let's go get a room.
Yeah,
we kind
I
of
was
been neglecting that.
I'm like, we could go find a tavern and put Illumia in.
So these windows can open, right? Can they?
There's not really a lot of windows. There might be a couple really high up, but for the most part, it's just like a closed off library. It's lit up entirely by lamps, and they're not like firelit lamps. Actually, they're kind of these electrical lamps, which is something totally foreign to the both of you.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah, I wonder if they're using some kind of filament that they're projecting a current through to illuminate the area.
I mean, pretty much.
Ow, my head hurts.
He said his one smart thing for the year.
So I guess the nearest balcony or nearest jumping off point would be the entrance, wouldn't it, from here?
Yeah, you can just go out the front door.
Alright. I'll get to tying. There you go, Gira. There you go, Illumia. Chuck Illumia, like, I don't know. Cradle over my shoulder? What's more comfortable?
I don't fucking know.
Bye, Ashrin!
What are you... You're leaving? Where are you
Job's
going?
done!
Wait,
I'm walking out the door.
wait, oh god, no, wait. He starts like trying to chase after. So, if you could... Mr. Librarian, sir, if you could please put the bookmark back in the top, I don't want to lose that place, I'll come back for that! He's just running after you guys.
Poor Ashrin.
Yeah, he's in like a good spot in his book, too. He's really into it and shit.
Ooh, it's a nice night out. I say as the city's burning down. Presumably burning down.
Make a perception check.
Just going for it?
Both of you.
Okay.
I'll have Lucy ready. No, I'm not gonna get it with you. What the fuck's my perception? What is my perception? Oh, the 13.
It's a dirty 20 for Gira.
There's fucking smoke coming out from the city. You can see plumes of smoke.
Yeah, it looks fine to me.
Gira just kind of pinches his, like, the bridge of his nose and is like, okay. Friend Ashrin.
Yeah, yes?
Currently the city is on fire, so we are going to go investigate that. Can you watch over Illumia?
Yeah, of course I can.
Oh, we're doing that then?
Considering the city is currently burning, I believe...
Oh, God. Oh.
I mean, there might still be an open tavern somewhere. Alright. You're gonna tie Illumia. Here you go, Ashrin. Plunk.
Yeah, he sort of, like, grabs on. He, like, drops down a little bit, because he's kind of a weak boy. Please be safe.
Yeah, no problem. Pat Illumia. Good luck. We'll be back soon.
Yeah?
Sleep well. Bye,
Hope we
Ashrin.
are dead.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Don't let her by the librarian.
He didn't... I don't think
No,
he was...
no.
I don't think he was gonna do anything else. I think it's fine.
He gives me bad vibes.
I mean, he's weird.
Yeah, it's enough reason. Don't put Illumia next to him.
Friend Ashrin, I do not trust him further than I could throw a building.
I've seen how strong you are. I feel like you could probably throw a building decently far.
I cannot throw a building. I am very short.
That doesn't mean anything.
My center of gravity is not at the appropriate level for which throwing buildings could be feasible.
If you do not protect Illumia, the fury of Ernest shall rain upon the city.
I already said I was going to, and he like looks genuinely
And
scared.
my eyes, like the stars in my eyes, like a disco show, just fucking white beams out.
He fucking screams and almost drops Illumia before catching her again and like squeezing tight. He's like shrinking. He's almost Gira's height.
I very much. Oh, what's it called? I T-pose, and then I just start flying away.
He was inside of Pat's actions, probably hips. That's probably about where he can reach. And it's like,
think of it as his shoulder. That's how far he's shrunken down. He's like shaking.
Pat's shoulder. He like. The good news is I am taking this one away now. Everything will be fine, probably.
He's like tearing up a little bit.
You'll be fine if you protect Illumia! At some point, this road's gonna become taut.
Oh, yeah. No, I assumed that Gira basically, like, jumped up, trying to, like, grab onto that rope. A la helicopter scene.
I just love the idea of Glenhorn just T-posing. His eyes become galaxy before a bright light, like the fucking 9. And then he just floats backwards, still staring.
Terrifying, man.
It's so scary, but I love it.
I'll tell him it was a half joke when I get back.
Uh-huh. He probably won't believe the joke half.
Yeah.
I really like you.
He just yelps.
Oh my god. Oh, we got a groovy.
Fucking A. So.
Oh my god. Chaos, pure chaos.
Yeah, we'll start flying over the smoke and try to get an eye of what's going on.
Yeah, as you fly closer to the city, you see that there's fires everywhere. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what's going on because you're pretty far away. But eventually you come closer, and after about an hour you make it to the wall of the city where you can see clearly. It's, to put it lightly, a massacre.
Oh,
There's people screaming and running, crying as hordes upon hordes of undead and fiends are rampaging through the city.
Oh, fuck. That's a special kind of bad.
Yeah, it's
That's end of the world bad. Okay.
it does give you reminiscent vibes of what you were just reading.
Excellent. Excellent.
Cool. Can I spot or hear Kolvar's name being called out anywhere in this, like, country?
No.
Alright, I'm getting the sense we're not going to be much help here. This is very... You know what? I can fly people out of the city. Yeah, that's, I think, the best I can do.
Let me just, real quick, I'm just gonna roll something, don't mind me. Interesting. Okay, so, like, these undead are, like, attacking people, right?
Yeah. Like, you can see, there's, like, a mother holding her child as a horde of zombies are, like, surrounding and closing in for the kill, slowly dropping down on them. There's, like, men that are trying to fight off. They get through a couple skeletons, but then it becomes overwhelming as they start getting lacerated and stabbed across several areas, and then they eventually fall down. There's, like, some larger fiendish creatures that are just plowing through swaths of elvish warriors trying to defend their hometown.
It's insane. Like the mother about to die with her kid. Could I swoop down and do a quick turn undead and just gear a grab on and we fucking eat away?
You can definitely. I'd say you could make it right before they fall onto the lady.
Adra would like to throw a hand axe at the nearest zombie to the lady and child.
So yeah, I'm sure it's not immediate death, so I can go down, turn undead, like right as they jump on, and hopefully it works.
Yeah. What do I need to? What needs to be rolled for turn undead? 316.
Let me see. It is a DC 16. I think it's wisdom.
No, I was reading the page that the zombie showed up on. I was. I said page 316.
No, it is a wisdom saving throw that happens to be a DC 16 too.
That's fucking hilarious. What am I rolling for?
And if they're wisdom saving throw,
Okay, whiz. Got it.
and if they're of CR 1/2 or lower, and it fails, they fucking poof. They turn to dust.
Don't they just immediately fucking poof if they're under your thing?
Yeah, I mean, it was just a bunch of regular zombies, so as you go down and cast the spell, they all fail and a bunch of them poof.
Cool. Gear, grab her! Grab them both!
Yeah. You're just gonna grab them both?
Yeah. You. I'm gonna say, since you're trying to fly away while holding them, both of you give me a strength check. Get it to see if you can hold on. Glenhorn to see if you can carry all of them.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a natural Gita.
Yeah.
That's a natural gear.
Is this like athletics? Is this athletics or just straight up strength?
Just straight up strength.
Sad. That's only a 23 then.
We got like a fucking nat 20, you're fine. The DC wasn't that high.
Guidance. If I can. Good old guidance.
You're not on a strict time limit. You got rid of a good amount of zombies, so you have some time.
Okay, so that's... Strength? 3 or 2? 2. 15 strength.
You just barely managed to lift and get enough lift that you pull everyone out. I assume you fly them out of the city?
When we were swooping in, are they like at the walls pouring in, or are they beyond the walls and coming in?
No. It appears that wherever they came from, it was from inside the walls. There's none on the outside.
That's weird.
I hate it.
How long would it take for me to fucking noom to the 4-claimer tower that we saw on the way in?
About
60
an hour.
feet around.
About an hour or two. It's not close.
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna go like 200 feet, or no, like 150 feet away from the city walls, like out in the forest.
Yeah, you
And we
reach
drop
about
them
the
off
edge of
and
the
we're
woods.
All right, you two, you hunker down. You wait right here. How are you doing? Do you need a top off? You need cure wounds, or?
They're kind of sobbing. They definitely thought they were about to die, so they're kind of in that moment of shock where they can't really talk, even though it looks like they're trying to. However, from what you can tell, they look fine. It looks like you saved them right before anything bad happened.
All right, we're gonna try to go get our friend that's over on the tower, and we'll drop him off over here too. Try to keep safe.
10 days of rations.
Yeah. You leave 10 days
Actually-
of rations.
Gira, do you wanna hold tight here and I'll go get as many people as I can?
No. If you are going
Alright.
into battle, I would like to come.
Alright, got it. Off we go then! This time I'm beelining for the tower where Ashrin and Illumia are, and I'm getting them the fuck out.
Yeah, you get there about an hour later. It's still fine, just the way you left it.
Has the horde progressed any further into the city after that hour?
You wouldn't know your... So, if you look on the map, the tower is a little bit... what direction is it? Southwest of the city. It's not actually within the city.
We didn't take
Oh, the library wasn't in the city?
No, it's a little way... It's in a tower that's a ways out of the city.
Oh,
The
okay.
library is out of the city.
Yes. Because it's not...
Yes.
It's not like a public library like what you'd think in a town. The city does have its own libraries, but this was like a specific tower that wasn't a part of the city initially, and since it's been repurposed, it's, for the most part, primarily focused on researching the Fourth Claimers. It's not like a regular library, it's more of a research area.
Okay, then.
Maybe a glorified museum, if anything.
Oh wait, so in that case, if they're not even in the path of danger, I'm gonna leave them there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
in that case,
the
I would have just
tower's-
gone into the city and tried to evacuate more people.
Yeah, no, from what you can tell, the tower is fine. It's pretty far off from anything of danger immediately.
Okay. I was of the understanding that it was like smack dead center of the city.
No.
where the queen was.
That's definitely how I was picturing it as well.
Yeah, no, nah.
Alright. In that case, scrap that. Illumia and Ashwin are fine for now.
Yeah, no, they're
I'm
definitely
gonna zoom back into the city and try to evacuate as many people as I can.
Where are they? Anyways, yeah. Roll perception to find unmassacred civilians.
If it's looking like most people along the immediate path of destruction are dead, like at the front lines, then I'm gonna go back like 200 or so feet more in, and there are people like peeking their heads out like, no, let's get the fuck out. This is bad.
I mean, most of the people at the front lines are definitely dead. However, there are like occasional stragglers. It seems like, for the sake of funsies, you do see Jenkins' shop. It was towards the wall. It was pretty close to the front of the city where you guys are at. There's like a little horde of Zambos that are trying to get in. Whether or not people are there remains to be seen, but it looks like there's something of interest.
And suddenly a blast of fucking lightning detonates.
Possibly.
That's a 15 for perception.
Yeah, once again, there was the shop, like I just mentioned. There's also, there is a young couple by the looks of it, and they are surrounded by, 6 zombos
Okay.
that are, like, starting to go up towards them.
I have a feeling Jenkins is probably going to be fine.
Yeah.
He's a scrappy old man. For now, he'll be okay. So I'm going to go help out the...
The elderly, they're fucking fine. I'm gonna go save this young couple.
Currently, the elderly are barricaded in their shop. The young couple appear to just be surrounded by zombies.
I
Yeah,
just
they're fucking
love
out in the open.
I just love how that was how it was worded.
You know, fair enough.
He's a scrappy motherfucker. He's as old as he is for a reason.
Reasonable enough
them.
logic based off of what you've seen of his personality.
So yeah, I'll
Can
float
that
in
one.
and use my last turn undead to pop these 6. Or as
Yeah.
many of them as I can.
Yeah. Let me just roll real quick. It was 16 to pass, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, none of them pass. They all, as the couple, like, they let out a scream as the zombies are about to grab and bite them, and then poof! They're just dust floating along the wind. They sort of look around confused. They're sort of wide-eyed. They don't seem to notice that you're there quite yet.
Oh man, oh! As I'm coming out of the fucking sky.
Amira!
Oh my god.
It's just the fucking Halo theme in the background.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah, you float down. They look at you. Was that you? Was that you?
Just died. Excellent.
Oh, Rip Joey. There he is.
He's back.
Yeah, hello. Alright.
Hello.
Alright, guys, we're here to get you out of the city walls. Grab on as hard as you can. I'll lift off here in a second.
Yeah, of course. Yes. They both grab on.
Excellent.
Guidance! Yeah!
Guidance away.
I assume you're trying to hold them. Once again, Gita?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
assuming that's gonna be.
Only this time it's more of a case of where they can hang on to.
I'm assuming that's gonna be the best strat.
Yeah. I'm gonna say do it again just to be safe, because this is a weird fucking mode of transportation. However,
Yeah.
they can both hold on reasonably themselves, so you're not going to have to do disadvantage for carrying two grown-ass people. So
fair enough.
both of you do a strength check.
And this is just normal
does
strength, not athletic.
I do have
Normal
powerful build.
strength.
Sad.
So as far as carrying things goes, I count as a large creature. So, if that helps at all.
I'm
still
making
gonna-
you do it more for integrity of rope.
That's fair.
Integrity of rope, got it.
Yeah, because I mean, you're carrying them all by a single rope, and they're just kind of dangling below you as you T-pose with the Halo theme in the background. Like this.
Not how I pictured that going, but that works too. We'll adjust the strategy next time.
Not actually how it's going, but still, it's a
very
very
good mental
obscure
image.
way of doing it. So I want to check to be for funsies.
Yeah.
Da, da, da,
That's 19 for Deidre.
All right.
Oh, that's 14 plus 2 plus 2, so 18 for
Yeah.
Glenhorn.
You both are still fine. You managed to get the couple outside of the city. You set them next to the mother and daughter. They give their thank yous and then go off to sit with the others.
Yeah. As soon as we touch down, we'll fly over to Jenkins' shop.
Yeah. Let me see how many zombies are there.
Fuck.
So there's 7 zombies
Cool.
that are sort of out in front of the shop, and you can just hear. It's just a myriad of moans and groanings and slamming against the glass, trying to get in. What do you guys do? They haven't noticed you yet. They're pretty focused on trying to get their elderly snack.
All right. Should we try going in through the top? You chop a hole through the roof.
Sure. I do not see why not.
Actually,
Wait, actually, what's the
Give me a
roof
second
material
here.
made out of?
It's wood.
Hold on.
Most of the walls are made of stone, but the roofs are they're mostly wood. There might be some
Okay.
brass, some light brass plating on the top. However, it's nothing you couldn't get through if you really want to.
The creature enters the area for the first time on a turn.
or start to turn there must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage, or 3d8 necrotic. Successful save. Actually, I'm gonna cast third level Spirit Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
And so as we're just chilling on the roof, all of a sudden you see poof, poof, poof. Little like purple colored Ernest's like chibi Ernest's wings
Oh my god, I hate
pop
that
out
image.
with little pillars. And I'm gonna go ahead and then just fucking like a lawnmower, like like move them into all the zombies that are there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you fucking do that. Remind me of what happens real quick.
It's they have to make a wisdom saving throw,
Of course
and
they
if
do.
they fail, they take 3d8 radiant damage.
Okay.
Well, they take the full damage of 3d8 radiant damage, or they take half.
Half of it.
What's the DC? Still 16, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, none of them pass.
Rip and tear until it is done.
Literally none of them. My dice just want the zombies to die tonight, apparently.
Let me just roll real quick. That's consistent rolls. 12 damage, 12 radiant damage.
Yeah,
That's not gonna do it.
they look bloodied, however, they're not dead, and all of them are now looking at you.
Yeah, that's fine. Because at the start of their turns, they're gonna take it again.
Then yeah,
And I'm gonna keep my ass 15 feet in the air.
Then yeah, I'm just gonna say fucking just roll, or I guess let's just do the save again, because or actually, well yeah, it's at the start of their turn, so I'm just gonna do a group. Yeah, no, they don't pass.
Okay, so that's 7, 15, 15 plus 6, that's 21 radiant damage.
They all die. They just drop like a bunch of pancakes.
The pixie Ernest is continuing to beat the shit out of their corpses.
Yeah, no, they're just on the ground, getting beaten to death.
Oh my god.
Getting beaten to death squared.
Jenkins! Pound, 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 Jenkins! You alive?
Zombies talking and shit! I didn't sign up for this one, I've been.
I can't understand you, but I killed them all.
What?
I killed them!
What?
I got them all! Come on! Okay! I'm opening the door.
What the fuck you said?
I'm gonna try to open the door.
Yeah, you open the door and, let me just check something real quick. Yeah, he would probably do that. Let me just check one more thing real quick.
AC.
Ah, lightning!
Lightning! Actually, I guess he just can do that.
It's not concerning at all.
Yeah, nah. It's not concerning. It's not concerning.
He was expecting zombies.
He is expecting zombies. That's why I had to look this up. If one of them starts opening the door, fucking all bets are off.
I gotta stress, Gita is not walking through that door. He is outside making sure if any other
look at
like
this
undead
way.
or whatever comes, he's going to hit him with his great axe.
Rope is not conductive.
Rope is not conductive. I'm
Good thing we're
just.
using chain, because that would fucking suck.
God.
Yeah.
So I got a little saving throw.
Uh.
A
Range.
dexterity wants to be specific.
No. However,
Okay.
what's your armor class?
18.
Awesome. Let's see if this happens.
Wait, would he have seen the little Ernest's come inside because it's a 15-foot radius?
When you look inside, you can't see him. You assume he's hiding behind something.
No, but I mean like the Ernest's, they go through walls.
It doesn't hit you anyways. He hits, like, the side of the room. You see is just a bolt of pure light. Just... You know, like in the Western movies where the bullet, like, hits right next to your face? It's that, but light magic.
Yeah, Jenkins, calm down!
Jenkins is, like, half out of the table. He's, like, aiming with finger guns where the light came out of. Hey, oh, you fuckers.
Yeah, we're here to get you out of here. Is anybody else in here?
No, it's pretty much just me. If there was
Alright,
anyone
pack
else,
up your shit, let's go.
pretty sure if I packed up all my shit, I'd be here for the next 5 hours. I'm old.
Alright, we'll come back when the dead are gone. Let's go.
Oh, alright. He like
I'm just saying, it's a lot worse outside. You haven't seen it. Let's go.
oh, I've seen hell enough to know what's happening. And he sort of like slowly moves under. He grabs his cane and starts slowly like inching his way out. As he comes out around the counter, you realize that the cane isn't a cane. It's a fucking warhammer that he's using as a cane. But he just...
Fair enough.
He just slowly, takes him like 5 minutes to reach the front of the building.
Okay, we're not doing that. I'm gonna fucking jog up to him.
Yeah?
Alright, grab on, I guess I'll pick you up. Come here. I got the ability to fly, so you gotta hold on.
What?
Alright, come here. Hang on. Yeah! Yeah!
Motherfucker! Yeah, beat my ass, little bitch!
Glenhorn away.
Yeah, you fucking start flying. I would say, who's holding Jenkins?
I was gonna try to pick him up in my arms and just fucking, let's go.
Yeah. Roll strength to even be able to start flying as he struggles against you. He's like whacking you with the cane bit of his warhammer.
That's a 13?
You get outside and drop him as he squirms out. I didn't ask you to fucking save me. I'm no Cinderella looking ass. I'm old, but I'm not helpless, you son of a bitch.
I mean, honestly, I know you're capable. I'm trying to get you to a group of refugees that you could possibly help outside the walls.
I'm gonna whoop your ass myself if you don't respect your elders, sonny.
This is fair. You should not carry people without their permission.
Those zombies aren't even have to start worrying. Now it's your ass I'm about to kick.
Neither points to himself.
No, not you. The fucking big one that was grabbing me. You're still... You.
We're still you!
My apologies, sir. I mean, I wasn't trying to disrespect you. I know you're capable enough. I gathered that from our stories, but, this is a get the fuck out of Dodge kind of situation.
Did I fucking get out of Dodge myself? You don't gotta go rescue me like I'm some helpless princess.
Are you going to help the refugees or not?
I'm gonna get the fuck out myself.
Alright, cool. They're over by a tree over yonder outside the gates.
Alright!
Yeah, good luck! Off I go! Yeah.
He stands up, and you see as you're flying away, zombies surround him, but then he, like, gives, like, you can hear from the distance one of his classic and then lightning right next to you just fucking strikes, and just a whole swath of zombies is just vaporized instantly. Then he sort of runs around, he's whacking them in the head with his hammer. It's like he's gone Killjoy almost. Like, he seems to be enjoying this probably more than he should. But
he's probably helping out a lot of people. I'm fine with it.
Gira is cackling as he's watching.
oh yeah, no, he looks like a fucking kid that just got a shitload of candy on Halloween. It is quite a sight to behold.
Alright. How dire is the situation looking now?
It's so fucking bad. Like, anyone who like, where Jenkins is running around killing things, everything's pretty much already dead. It's just the sort of battle that's continuing on. It's sort of gone towards the middle of the city. It doesn't look like the elves are winning, to be quite frank. It looks like they're trying to hold, but they didn't have any preparation for it, so they're working with what they got.
I'm gonna fly over towards the middle of the city then and meet up with the front line.
Yeah, you do that, and you notice as you're getting towards the actual front lines now, it's not just like the regular zombies that you've been seeing. It's zombies, ogre zombies. There's skeletons all over the place. It looks like there might even be like a fucking beholder zombie off somewhere that's fighting some dudes. From what you can tell, the elves have like large tower shields that they're using to sort of put up an armored defense. However, especially once the ogres start getting close and bashing against, they're sort of getting knocked down. Their forces starting to slowly dwindle.
No sign of Kovar?
Roll perception.
Got it.
Both of us or just
If you want to, you both can.
Perception. Oh, okay. Nat 20 for a 25.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you see that he's actually one of the ones who's fighting the beholder zombie.
Has 10 minutes passed yet by the time I see him?
Probably.
Shit. Gira, I spotted Kovar!
Oh my gosh, this knife. Okay. What is the plan? There are many zombies. Are we going to fight them? I am down to fight.
There are many zombies. Honestly, Gira, this is a losing fight. I think the best bet is just get as many people you can out. We could ask if we can interrupt Kovar. We could maybe figure out if there's a plan to get people into the middle and maybe hold out, or have it as an evacuation point.
So it sounds like the plan is to go take down the beholder zombie.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Let's go! And as I'm getting close, I'm going to recast Spirit Guardians.
Yeah. Let me just look at something right quick. Cool to know. Yeah, so you guys enter the fray. Roll initiative.
Nice.
That's an 18 for initiative.
Okay.
It's 23 for Gita.
23 for Gita. 18 for Glenhorn?
Yeah.
Okay. Plus that. And then plus that, which is going to be... Ooh. Alright, so... you managed to get in as... the last of the soldiers that Kolvar is fighting with are vaporized from an I-beam. It's just him against the beholder now. As you both come in, he sort of looks over at you, looks back, then doubles back. What the fuck are you all doing here?
Hello.
Did I not tell you to
Evacuating
stay at the
people!
goddamn, fucking... he sort of blocks a beam that's trying to go after him with, deflecting with the shield. I said to stay at the fuck at the library! No time for that now!
What was it?
No time for that now, just fucking help!
Yeet.
Yeah, you're first.
Hell
I'll say quick
yeah.
point of order. Gira's suspended in the air attached to Glenhorn.
Yeah.
How high in the air is Gita?
I was trying to get within 15 feet of him so he'd be hit with the Spirit Guardians.
I'm gonna say you... When you enter the combat, you're at 20 feet. You'll be able to do that for your turn.
Okay.
Because the combat was already going on.
That is in fact a problem for Gira, though. This is a logistical issue.
Yeah.
Is this bitch flying?
The beholder? I mean...
Or is he hovering?
He's hovering.
Right. How far are we off the ground?
Probably 20 feet.
20 feet.
Okay. Yeah, Gita's gonna just go ahead and untie, or no. Yeah. It's an action to untie that rope.
Yeah.
Cut it.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be an action to cut it.
I'll say for shits and giggles, you can bonus action cut it, since it's a giant fucking axe against a single ass piece of rope.
Great. We're gonna bonus action cut that rope and kind of like try to go so I can like travel towards the beholder as I fall out of the sky.
Yep.
Swing.
So as you land, you take 7 damage
That's
from
fine.
falling.
That's basically nothing.
And you're right next to the beholder. It sort of looks over at you, and its eyes are flailing about with its single one gray and lifeless.
That's fair. So, does a 21 hit?
Does 21 hit? Yes, it does.
Great. That means the natural 20 definitely hits.
Yeah?
So I just figured I'm gonna roll both of my attacks, see if they hit now, so I can just save time.
Yeah, makes it easier.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll. Are we rolling double the dice or just doubling the number? I never remember.
Because I don't have a specific one, you can choose.
We'll just double.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure thus far you guys have all gone with double the number, so...
Yeah, we'll just do that. Cool. That is Jesus. Holy fuck. Alright, plus 8, plus 4. Numbers are hard. Nope, that's too much. Okay, that's only 37 damage.
How much?
37?
Awesome. Yeah. You knock it down, you take a fucking chunk out of it. One of its eye rays is still attached, but it's for the most part kind of dangling. It looks at you with a... It sort of hisses.
Gita growls back.
Ah, yes, the undead monstrosity of legends, and a tiny goblin who is very small and very angry.
Well, that's it for Guido's turn.
Glenhorn, you're up. What do you do?
Cool. I'm gonna maneuver myself so I'm within the 15 feet of the beholder,
Cool, you go 5 feet
and
closer.
upon entering, it has to make a wisdom saving throw, and then I like swoop around behind him.
Yeah, no, it fucking fails that saving throw.
It fails. Cool. So I'll roll the damage for that right now.
Yep.
But action, I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt, and then bonus action re-up my flying.
Sure, how close are you getting when you swoop behind?
15 feet. Like I'm maintaining a 15 feet circle around him.
Okay. Then, yeah.
So let me roll the damage on the thing. 1, 2, 3. That's
Wait, what was the guardian spell called again? It was
Spirit Guardian.
Spiritual Guardians?
Spirit Guardian, yeah.
That's 13 radiant damage. And does it look like the radiant damage is having any extra effect on it because it's undead?
No.
Okay.
So how much damage was that?
That's 13 radiant damage.
Alright. A flurry of light glows around it, and it takes another hit. It sort of winces. However, it's still decently fine. It looks like it's getting hurt, but it's not quite bloodied yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with the second level guiding bolt.
Yep.
19 plus 6 to hit?
25. Oh, to hit? Yeah,
No,
you
plus
hit.
8 to hit.
You hit.
Wait, no. It's something. Yeah. Plus 8. Yeah.
It hits.
5d6.
Yeah. I love guiding bolt.
Hey, yeah.
That is 21 radiant damage.
Tasty.
Yeah, it
And-
looks fucking hurt now.
The next attack someone makes on it gets advantage.
Yeah, that'll probably be Kolvar since he's the last in the order. However, as you unleash this ray of light into the creature, it jolts back. Parts of its flesh are melting away. It, like, pukes up some blood onto the ground in front of it, as well as some internal organ. It looks at you, bares its fangs, its tongue flicking around outside of its mouth before retracting back in. Now it's the Zombo's turn.
Ooh, you're an ugly son of a bitch.
Oh my god. He's gotta make that throw for the spiritual guardians at the start of his turn, right?
You are right. That
You
he
are
does.
right, yeah. Thank you, Jess.
Yeah.
16 to pass, right?
16 to pass, yeah.
It passes.
Cool. He's still taking some damage.
Yeah.
Spiritual guardians is like one of my
Half of
favorite cleric
19,
spells.
so
9.
a 9.
9. It takes another hit and winces. It's getting closer, and it seems a little pissed off at you for doing that. So it's going to attack you. Okay.
Go, tiny earnesses. Do my bidding.
Oh. Wrong die rolled. Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Uh-huh.
That's, okay. 16 to save.
You do save. So I'm just gonna take the regular number since that's gonna save me some sanity. I'm trying to roll that many dice.
Oh
Attack
no.
on the 8d8 one.
Yep, you take 18.
Yeah.
You take 18 necrotic damage as the eye that's sort of like dangling so suddenly jolts up as if by the force of will, and then a darkened ray jolts out of its eye and strikes you, Glenhorn. And you feel your body getting weaker as if the very life is being sucked out of you.
Ah!
Yeah. Now it's Kolvar's turn.
Fuck him up, Kolar! Ouch!
Yeah, he's gonna go for a longsword attack, a multi-attack.
Valid.
Advantage.
And the first attack is rolled with advantage. Right. Dear God. It misses. He goes for it, however, the beholder raises itself slightly, just enough that the sideways cut doesn't hit.
That doesn't consume it, right? It has to hit? Yeah, on a hit. No, wait.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
And the next attack roll made against target before the end of your next turn has advantage thanks to the magical.
I think it's just the next attack. I think it consumes it.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame.
My dice are rolling shit today, guys. The second attack misses as well.
It was great this whole time! Up until we had an hour.
Up until today. Yeah, he misses again. He tries to go in for a thrust this time, however, it still raises, so it just goes to the side slightly. And sort of dodges as he jolts forward, and then it's sort of like... It laughs at him and then coughs up some more blood onto him. He looks visibly disgusted. Kira, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Slap it.
I think we're gonna go ahead and use that bonus action to enter.
Okay.
Twist it! Bop it! Pull it!
Pull up that darn. Forgot to have some bad. Ooh, tasty. I've got a +2 bonus to my AC.
Oh, that one's nice.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Nice.
Alright. Does lowest one was an 18. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, that's 31 days to our good beholder.
Paint me a picture. How you killing this guy?
I think Yuri looks at Kolvar and says, "Friend Kolvar, you really must anticipate its actions," and goes and looks like he's going to basically feigns a move where he's gonna swoop one of the tentacles and then swoops into the center of the beholder and just buries that great axe deep in that thing.
Yeah, as it goes to jolt out of the position, it suddenly is caught with an axe inside of its skull. It lets out a final defiant scream before it just falls down onto Kolvar. And slumps lifeless. Kolvar
Wait,
looks...
Kolvar slumps lifeless?
No, the beholder. Kolvar just looks like he's had a really shitty day.
Yeah, fair enough.
Quick point of order. Spiritual Guardians is gone.
Yep.
I did the concentration check and I failed.
Sad.
Cool. Yeah, Clovar just like wiggles his way out from under it, stands up, like goes to try and wipe the blood off. He sees how much is on him, and then he just shudders.
So at this point, is there more undead encroaching on us?
Not at the moment. It seems like they're pretty focused on the rest
Everyone
of the
else.
battle.
Got it.
I thought I told you all to not come here.
I'm very bad at listening.
Yeah, we're bad at listening, and it looked like you needed help.
Yeah.
We got some refugees out. We're trying our best to get more, but we decided to come to you real quick, seeing you needed help and all, and ask, is there any other plan for getting people out? Or is this it?
Well, this isn't the evacuation plan. This is the fucking defense force. If you're looking for evacuation, we have people that are being evacuated to the main castle. We have a catacombs under, which is serviceable enough.
Alright, maybe an enormous undead attack that spawned within the city, the catacombs is not a smart place to go.
No, the castles have a catacomb, not the graveyard. It's a different thing.
Aren't they one and the same? Catacombs and graveyards? Only ones underground?
No.
No, friend Blyhorn. Those are very different.
A catacomb is
Tunnel.
just a catacomb is just a network of tunnels. They're not specific graveyards.
Does that network of tunnels have to lead out of the city, or?
Yes, there is a special evacuation tunnel, worst comes to worst, but hopefully we won't have to come to actually getting them out of the city. Hopefully the catacombs will be serviceable enough. It's a fucking labyrinth down there, so I'd be scared if the undead were coordinated enough to find them.
I mean, they seem to be doing well enough on their own, sadly.
Yeah, this is an all-out battle. They're not looking for anything. All they have to do is walk forward.
Well, is your queenie all right? Should I go back and help, or?
No, she's already evacuated. You know what? If you really want to help, go to the graveyard. That's where they came from. Figure out what the fuck happened. See if you can do anything to stop it. After that, you're welcome to come help us fight, I guess. Doesn't matter, you're not going to listen to me anyways.
Yeah, you're right about that. Off I go!
Uh-huh.
Good luck! Don't die!
He shakes his head and just, with his sword, runs at the next zombie that's starting to encroach.
So Gira, should we listen and go to the graveyard, or?
Did Glider grab Gira?
Oh, you're not attached!
Gira is no longer connected to the rope.
We're not connected! Oh no! So yeah, I guess I can go like 60 feet away. And at some point I stop and I'm like, hey Gira, should we listen or... Oh no.
I think Gira's just kind of like running towards you with these like 80 feet of movement.
You know that...
Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch back up.
It's like, friend Blindhorn. That's you.
As you look back to see where Gira is, you see Kolvar. He's standing there staring at you dumbfounded for a second before another zombie comes up and cuts through it.
I was so used to you just being attached the whole time.
It is such a genuine, confused look. It's the most emotion you've ever seen him have.
Good luck, friend Colbard. Gira says as he's running.
I feel like I need to give it all to you.
What?
He said, I feel like I need to give it all to you.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense than I heard.
Yeah, you...
Oh no, Gira! I forgot you!
I definitely heard I need a drinker too. And I'm like, you're fighting zombies, sir. That can be later.
Well, that as well. To be honest, he could use a drink right now. But, yeah.
I just picture, like, Gira basically weaving through that, jumping off of, like, running towards Glidehorn as he's flying in the sky.
I totally fucking forgot you were not connected to me.
Yeah, you fucking... Just yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna secure Gira, and I'm gonna take off again.
Kira's gonna grab the rope.
Yeah, you start flying up.
I'm sorry, Gira. It was in the heat of the moment.
It is fine. I have had much worse.
By this point, how long has the battle been going on?
Since you've gotten here, maybe 5-10 minutes. It's not been that long.
No, I just mean the whole length of time since Kolvar left because shit was going south.
Since Kolvar left, easily about an hour or two.
And in that hour or two, if we were to give a percentage to how close they are to the center of the city,
About halfway.
how close would that be? Halfway? Okay.
Yeah, because the way that the city is set up, it's kind of like it's a full circle with the actual castle itself at the very far back. So it's sort of like their half moon shaping, sort of pushing in.
Got it. Because if we're going to a graveyard to figure out the source of this on my own, spell slot wise, it's kind of meh. And I'm out of channel divinity slots, and I'm 10 damage down.
Spell slot wise, you're equally meh if you try to fight or just get more people out, realistically.
No, I know that. But I'm saying, like, should we spare the time, the hour, to try to get a short rest? For me to get 2 nukes, basically, if they're zombies? Or anything 1/2 or lower?
It's up to you. Do you think they'll last that long?
Nah. We should just go.
That's why I asked how long the battle's been going on. Not like an hour, like an hour or 2 hours. Because if we spent an hour, then in that case, it might go to like 3/4 of the way there.
I'll say as much as it's definitely apparent that they were caught off guard at first, which is why they were able to gain so much ground so fast. It seems like it's sort of starting to reach a stalemate, but if another determinant factor comes in, it could be it could go either way.
Got it. So Gira's opinion is no, let's just go.
Kira's opinion is let's go. I'm ready, boys.
Got it. I'm putting my faith in the barbarian. Let's go.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll start hovering over to the graveyard.
Yeah, you. Yeah, you start flying over. You eventually reach the surprisingly abandoned graveyard. It's a reasonably big area. It's circular, just like pretty much anything else designed in the city, save for the buildings. In the center, there's this sort of large obelisk that's sitting there. That's on top of a mausoleum. All the graves look abandoned. What do you do as you land?
No, I'm not landing. I'm staying in the air.
What do you do as you hover above the graveyard?
I'm gonna pop a detect magic with Firbolg magic.
Tasty.
This place reeks of necromancy.
Is there any like pinnacle, like there's a fucking black star in
The
this
obelisk.
one part of the graveyard? The great obelisk? Okay.
The mausoleum, yeah. The mausoleum with the obelisk.
Gira.
Hello.
So this whole place is all kinds of bad. But that obelisk and that mausoleum in particular are like, I think, the main source of it.
I kind of guessed as much, but it is nice to have someone else confirm it.
Oh yeah. If I like buzz over that way a little closer, can I get a better view of the obelisk and see if there's any etchings on it? Anything I recognize?
Yeah, you get closer, the obelisk itself it's just flat stone. There's no carvings in it at all. It seems to be made out of a really exceptionally large chunk of obsidian. And it was very carefully cut to make this obelisk shape and then fitted onto the mausoleum. The mausoleum itself, it's pretty elaborately decorated with mostly hieroglyphs that you can't read. You assume it's a remnant of the previous inhabitants of the city, based off of the kind of stuff that you were seeing when you were inside the library. It's very reminiscent. However, you do see a cloaked figure that's sort of standing in front of the mausoleum.
Yura, you see that guy there, right?
No, I have gone totally blind.
Oh, damn.
This
I have
gonna be
gone
harder than I
totally
thought.
blind. I see no Shan standing ominously in front of the museum.
Damn, we're in a tight spot. Okay.
Hey, Ethan.
No.
Oh, what sort of vibes are we getting off of this man?
Assuming fucking necromancer vibes.
You ever seen JoJo?
No.
Okay, well,
Mukate kurunoga.
it is just an aura of menacing.
Tasty.
Yep. Got it. Should I like hover over and like drop you on top of them, or
I
like
do
no
not
questions
care.
asked, just get going?
If you think that is the best call, sure.
You know, Gira, I have an intelligence of 8. I need a little more input here.
I will say, as it does have this sort of menacing aura based off of the context of what you were finding this figure. However, it doesn't appear to be doing anything. It's just standing there.
I don't hear it talking or anything.
No, it doesn't even really seem to have noticed you yet. It's just standing and staring into the city.
Okay, cool. So the question is, destroy the obelisk or destroy the man? Or the figure?
I mean, we could go try and talk to him and then see what happens.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to put you up by the obelisk, and I'm going to try talking to this guy. We'll see how it goes.
Do not set me on the obelisk. I will have to jump off and take fall damage.
No, I mean, I'll put you on the roof, and that way, if he gets sketchy, you can just take a swing at it, and he might not like that.
I will take fall damage.
He would have to jump 10 feet to reach the ground from the top. It's a reasonably big mausoleum.
Oh, okay.
I am very stealthy. You can just set me down anywhere and I can...
Alright, we'll do that. I'll hit it with something. I'll figure it out.
Cool.
Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna set Gira down somewhere in the vicinity. Probably close to the mausoleum.
Reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
And then I, in Glenhorn fashion, without touching the ground, just float over.
T-posing.
And go right up next to his shoulder and like by his ear and say, or this figure's ear and say, "What you looking at?"
It slowly turns its head to you. As you look into the hood, there's nothing there.
All right.
Who are you?
Hello, my name's Glenhorn. Pleasure to meet you, I think.
It doesn't respond.
What the fuck?
Whereabouts are you doing out here in this dark and spooky graveyard without a body?
Watching.
You don't happen to know who did this, do you?
I do.
Well, that's great. Okay, again, tell me.
For shits and giggles, roll persuasion. To see if this creature feels inclined to divulge its information.
Conversation.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a fucking no. It's an 8.
Oh my god. Gita would like to ask this conversation as stealthily as he can, make his way closer, just in case something does go wrong.
Yeah,
But he doesn't seem threatening, does he? He's just like... It's a lot like talking to Ernest, where Ernest is just like, whatever, you're there.
Nah, this definitely feels a lot more sinister.
Okay, got it.
However, he definitely isn't going after you, so if that counts for anything, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Why should I tell you?
It's kind of my job to, prevent the world from falling to the undead. So, I figured here's a good start.
So, what's that stealth check?
That's a 25.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah.
And why should I care about what you do?
Oh, so you don't mind if I go break that big old crystal over there?
Oh my god.
It's not mine.
Oh, so you're quite literally just an observer here.
In a sense.
Well, alrighty then. You happen to know if anyone's down in that there mausoleum?
Yes.
Got it. Stay put. I may have more questions for later.
What the fuck?
We shall see.
And I'll float up to the crystal. I'll give it a good bonk.
Sure. Give it a good bonk. Also, Gita, something about the voice and the demeanor of this figure is familiar to you.
Ah.
So roll for that good bonk, Glenhorn.
Yay! That's 7 bludgeoning damage from my warhammer.
It cracks. I mean, it's made of obsidian. It's fairly slatey. You get it's slatey, but it's thick. You get a pretty good hit into it. However, it's still there. It doesn't seem to do anything.
Well, like an artist to his work, he's gonna, like a fucking chisel, go at it.
Oh my god. This familiar sense. Am I getting something that's happened recently type of familiar, or something wild?
Recently. Fairly recently.
Wait a second. Did I recognize it?
Glenhorn doesn't
Didn't
know.
I don't know the context, but didn't I hear a certain something at a certain skeleton?
Yeah, does it sound like that ooky spooky voice that we...
I mean, it is the same voice.
Excellent.
I said some prayers, and I got a laugh, and so did Gira.
Yeah. Tasty. Let me just, real quick.
Another 8 bludgeoning damage.
You're whacking it. I don't know what to tell you. You're making your way through.
That's 4 bludgeoning damage.
It's pretty fucking
and 7
thick.
bludgeoning damage.
Yeah,
and another 7.
It's gonna take you like a good 10-15 minutes to make your way through it enough that you just break it in half, like I assume you're doing.
I'm assuming it might have some significance to why it's fucking undead everywhere, so I'm just smacking it.
Yeah, fair enough. Is Ookie Spooky Ghost Man standing directly...
Yeah, he's standing directly in front of the entrance to the mausoleum, about 10 feet away from it.
Okay.
You can actually see there's a decent view of the destruction in the city that's happening from this spot.
Any feasible way that Giro would be able to sneak past that bitch and go into the mausoleum, or nah?
He can definitely try to sneak by and go in the mausoleum.
9 bludgeoning damage.
Just like looking at the scene. Looking at the scene, how on a scale of 1 to 30, how hard would it be to sneak past this? Probably.
I won't give an exact number, but I'll say, like, if you happen to catch his attention, you're basically right next to him.
Yeah, fair enough.
I am making a lot of noise, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you keep quiet enough that he doesn't notice you, but the closer you get, the more likely he'll probably hear you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do
I mean, right now,
he's gonna start making his way into the mausoleum?
What?
Do I see that Gira's gonna start making his way into the mausoleum?
Perception with disadvantage, since you're so focused on Bonk and this obelisk.
Okay.
See if you can even find Kira.
And Kira, if you're gonna sneak in, give me that good stealth.
I'm still debating whether or not I'm gonna sneak in.
Okay, then let's hold off on the rolls for now.
I like looking at the scene. Basically, what I'm getting is we got Uki, ghost bitch, who's vibing and watching the destruction of the fucking town. And we heard him at the T-Rex, which I'm gonna be real, not a fan. Little sus.
You heard him at the what?
The T-Rex.
No, not at the T-Rex.
Oh, that wasn't it?
No. Sorry, I misheard if you asked specifically that. No. You've heard him. You've heard the voice before. It wasn't a lot. You heard him talking before.
Okay.
I think I may know. Question mark. Is it old Tiamat boy from the tower?
Probably.
Well, I guess that's more of a Gira question, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's just a figure in a cloak. It's not wearing that armor, but it definitely has the same voice and personality from what you've heard so far.
Oh, that bitch!
We just saw his eyes. We didn't see
Yeah.
his body. He has no body.
That bitch. Okay. I'm couldn't find the right sheet of notes. Okay. Tasty. Ha.
What's up, Gira? Have you changed your mind about that deal?
Well, no, not even a little. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking I still want to kind of like see if I can sneak past and go into that crypt just to see what's up.
Yeah. Roll for stealth.
Yeah.
Perception with disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's 16 plus 5, so 21.
Okay.
24.
Oh.
Yeah, now Gira goes and slips in completely unseen.
Yeah.
You go in. It's very dark. There's a stairwell that seems to lead deeper into some tunnel that goes beneath this mausoleum. The walls are cavernous, much more like it might have been something already naturally there, and the steps were just placed in rather than it was carved out. And you can hear very faint yelling from deeper inside.
Oh no.
Like screaming, yelling, or yelling?
Like probably trying to get someone's attention for help, yelling.
Like
Okay,
people
screaming.
mad at football yelling?
No.
Screaming, yelling.
Yeah, closer to screaming, yelling.
Okay. Schnauzy. Yeah, we're just gonna head and still quiet, but booking it down those steps. Being stealthy, but moving.
No Glenhorn backup? Oh no.
Well, right now, this is reconnaissance.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
as
the
you go
pistol weapon.
down, we're gonna go with Gyros first. You make your way down. You're running. It takes maybe 5 minutes to get all the way down. It goes decently
Oh,
deep.
wait, no. If it looks like it's super far down, Guido's not gonna.
Yeah, no, it's a straight up tunnel that's going down.
Oh, yeah, no, never mind. I was definitely 100 feet, like 10 stories max. Okay. Nah, with that knowledge, Guido is just gonna, like,
I mean, considering your speed, you could probably get down in less time. But if you're just, like, going sneaky, trying to go down...
Yeah, nah. As fun as it sounds to go rushing in a... Nah. Okay. Then, in that case, I'm gonna see if I can get Glenhorn's attention without getting attention, guy.
How do you do this?
That is an excellent question, you know?
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
Glenhorn's a good bit above you, and you're, like, right behind this figure.
Frantic
Is there-
arm waves.
Is there an overhang to this, crypt?
Not much
Or
of one. I mean, there's a
Okay,
little
so-
bit of one, but not much.
From Glenhorn's position, would he, in theory, be able to...
You cut out.
Oh my gosh, this mic. Would he, in theory, be able to... The door.
You cut out again.
Oh my god, would he be able to see the door?
If he looked down, specifically.
Okay.
But not in, like, peripherals.
Okay. Gideon has a couple rocks in his bag.
Uh-huh.
I would like to throw a rock at Clyde.
Sure. Roll to attack.
It's a dirty 20.
Alright. I'm gonna say roll stealth at disadvantage.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh man, that was really that's very disappointing actually. That was a 19
Ouch, that hurt.
and then a 15. The 15 was the 20 or the 22 because 15 plus 7 is a number. But yeah, it was almost 26.
You throw a rock and it does hit Glenhorn, I'm assuming. Unless you have, like, fucking 25 armor class Glenhorn, which I don't think you do.
Ow! That hurt. I look over. I mean, ow! This obsidian is really sharp. That's a doozy.
As you look down, you see that the figure's already turned around and looking at Gira.
I look at Gira. I look at the figure. I look at Gira. I look at the figure.
Hello.
Goodbye. You're just gonna run down the crypt.
Hi, I'm coming.
Would you like to make a perception check, Glenhorn?
Sure. That's no, that's a 9. That's not happening.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say as much as it doesn't look like the figure's going after you. It's still just standing there. You kind of get the sense that you might be freaking out over nothing. And in fact, you're not even sure why you're freaking out. You just saw Gira freaking out and freaked out.
No, I freaked out because Gira ran into the fucking mausoleum, and I'm like, oh no, I'm coming.
Yeah. That's why you're like...
No, I know what's in the mausoleum. I'm not worried about this guy. He's just standing there.
Fair enough.
This fucking figure. Gira.
Yeah, this entire time, Glenhorn's just gonna not T-pose, but click and drag his way into the tunnels.
You fucking go down there. You're just floating down. Are you guys going down all the way?
Oh no, Gira's only running like maybe a good 100 feet.
Yeah, you do that.
And then just kind of waiting and see if Glenhorn. Oh my gosh, waiting and see if Glenhorn got the notice and see if Ookie Spooky Man is following.
Ookie Spooky Man is not following. Glenhorn is right there. Glenhorn, you can now hear the faint screaming.
Ooh, that's bad. I don't know what's going on there.
Yes, that is why I threw a rock at you.
Yeah, all right. You wouldn't happen to be able to do a good old detect magic, would you?
I can. And he sneezes, and his skin starts glowing.
All right.
What color does the skin glow, Ethan?
You were doing a detect magic?
I am.
It's that sweet, sweet necromancy still.
Tasty.
It is everywhere.
Charcoal
You're looking a little
gray.
sickly there.
An excellent charcoal gray aura.
All right, let's keep going. I'm gonna continue click and dragging my way down the tunnel.
Okay. You fucking do that.
Yeah.
You make your way deep into the catacombs. And as you go to the bottom, you see that there's a hooded figure huddled in a corner, sort of trying to make itself appear smaller, as there are two ogre zombies that are in there. They're sort of battering their morning stars against the ground, slowly inching their way closer to the figure. They seem to be enjoying this moment of bullying, pretty much. Looks like a cat playing with its food.
Yes.
Hey, Gira.
Yes.
What if I chase these guys out of here?
I assume they would be chased out of here. I don't understand the question.
I mean, you stay here, you get the person out, and I'll be being chased by these two.
It seems like I would be better to be chased. I do not know what your whole situation is, but I feel I have...
I do fly.
I feel I am a little bit sturdier and a little bit faster than...
Or do you think we could just kill him?
I do not care. I am going to fight.
Where's your guardians? How big is the chamber?
It's about 60 feet diameter.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna float 15 feet in the air.
Uh-huh.
Like, float right over their heads.
Uh-huh.
And spell your guardians.
Uh-huh. Sure. Let's make the saving throw for him. Definitely doesn't pass. Definitely doesn't pass.
Cool. That's not a lot. 10 radiant damage to each of them. But it's a start. And that's what's important.
It looks like as these little guardians sort of swarm around and try to damage them as much as they can, they just kind of glance off. It didn't do a lot. And then they look at you. Let's roll for initiative.
Oh man,
That's 19 for initiative.
nice. I got a solid 9.
Ah.
This is when the bad rolls start to come out, boys.
So, Linhorn, you're first.
Everything is under control. Don't worry. Yeah, guiding bolt.
Yeah,
I don't know, on one of them, I guess.
right or left?
Right.
Alright.
That's the 19 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. That's 12 radiant damage. An advantage.
Alright.
Bonus action. Re-up my flying.
Uh-huh. So, as you do that, it sort of hits the shoulder. It sort of grabs onto its shoulder where you hit it. It looks at you with like a deep glare. And then it's its buddy's turn.
It's not too fun being bullied now, is it?
So how high up are you from the ground?
15 feet above them.
Above them. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're fine. It wouldn't be able to hit you. The buddy charges at Gita.
I'm like 6.
Oh, wait.
How
Wisdom
far?
saving throw.
Oh yeah, wisdom saving throw. Yeah, it barely fails.
That's good enough for me. That's another 12 radiant damage.
They were about 30 feet from the entrance, if that's what you're asking, Jess.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was curious about.
How much damage was it, Joseph?
Another 12 radiant damage.
12. Awesome. It definitely takes a bit of damage, but then it runs out of that range over to Gita.
Tasty.
And as it does, it's sort of bounding. You feel the ground shaking with every step it takes, and as it gets close, it raises its morning star and goes to smiggity smack. What the fuck are these dice rolls today? I'm guessing 16 don't hit.
No.
It's large and physically imposing. However, it's kind of lumbering. So as it brings the morning star down, you're able to sort of sidestep it, and it just hits right next to you. And it sort of gives a frustrated.
Fair enough.
And then it's the other one's turn. So wisdom save.
Yeah.
It barely fails. Roll for that good damage.
That will be 14 radiant damage.
14. Alright. So it is going to go.
Yep. Alright, go fill it up in the sink.
It's definitely starting to look a bit hurt now. It's getting pretty close to bloodied. It looks up at you, realizes it's not actually going to be able to really hit you from how far you are. So it also runs at Gita next to its buddy and goes for a swing.
Cool.
What the fuck? 16 to hit does not hit.
No.
You sidestep the other one. You're stuck in between two morning stars as they both miss. You're small enough that you just kind of are standing in between them. And it gives a frustrated furrow of its brow. And it's now your turn.
I think it's time for dice jail.
Yeah, really though.
Might be.
Okay. How are these two boys looking? Who is looking more hurt?
The one that just attacked you looks more hurt.
Great.
Which
we're
is
gonna hit
glowing.
him.
So,
We're gonna hit him.
Yeah,
Advantage.
go for it. And you have advantage on that one.
Oh, taste.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no, that is the one.
Okay. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yeah, easily.
Excellent. That is only 10 damage for the first one, so I'm guessing he's still up.
Yeah, no, he looks bloodied now. However, he's definitely fine.
Cool. Seeing this, we're gonna go ahead and enter a rage.
Go for it.
What is that one? Oh, tasty. Arcane energy taps into the minds of those around you. Each creature within 30 feet must succeed on a wisdom saving, or I see a glimpse of their thoughts. Basically, the creatures have disadvantage. The next time they go to attack me, they fail a wisdom.
Yeah, sure thing. Okay, apparently just all of my dice are rolling a bit shit tonight, so we're gonna go with what we got.
They are trying to beat a 15.
Trying to beat a 15. Got it.
Yeah.
Let me roll for them real quick. Oh, gotta put these dice away. So the first one definitely fucking fails. It got like 3.
Excellent.
The second one got a nat 20.
Aw, sad.
So, TJ chillin'.
That's fine. I'm okay with one of them having disadvantage on me.
Yeah. Is that gonna be it?
Oh no, I'm gonna hit him again. I just wanted to have the rage activated before I hit him again. 23 to hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Okay, 10 plus 4 plus rage damage and 2. 16 damage to that boy.
Okay.
Still the same hurt one.
Yeah, he's looking more hurt.
Cool. And that's it. We vibing.
Glenhorn, you're up.
cool. The Ernest custom lawnmower that I am, I'm gonna float on over 30 feet to them.
Yeah.
So they both need to make wisdom saving throws.
Yeah. Definitely doesn't pass. Definitely doesn't pass.
Got it. Oh wow, that's such a bad roll. Damn. That's 8 radiant damage.
The one that you've kind of been bullying this whole time, he's looking real hurt. His buddy still looks pretty fine. His buddy isn't even bloodied yet.
I'm gonna cast spiritual flame. Is that what it's called? Sacred flame
Sacred Flame.
on the one that's the weakest.
Go for it.
So dex saving throw instead.
Dex. Yeah, no, it fails.
Big old trolls aren't that dexterous?
Zombie ogres aren't. They got a -2 on Dex.
Shook.
Oh shit! In that case, yeah, they take 5 radiant damage.
He's still standing.
Yeah.
That's a
Bonus action. I'm flying still.
Yeah.
We are continuing flight.
I'm gonna have to remember to make rooms smaller.
Did you move your boys?
My
Your
what?
spirit guardians? Did you move your
Oh, they
spirit
followed my
guardians?
body.
Oh, tasty.
Yeah,
they're
they're just
kind of
around
looting
him.
Oh, I know what I was thinking.
That's
Oh,
why
yeah.
I'm literally a lawnmower. I just move and shit dies.
Fair. Okay, yeah.
Fucking
Man, that's my turn. That's it.
Alright. Next up is the unmind read one.
Yeah, sad.
He's going to do the wisdom save first. He definitely fails. I'm just doomed to fail every roll tonight, apparently.
Good
dice
thing
are
is
like,
I'm rolling
no.
pretty average damage across the board, so that's another 12 radiant damage.
Fair enough. He is looking a bit more hurt. But he's still schmoving. These dice are rolling better, so I'm going to switch to these ones.
And thus we both die.
Gideon still has 83 health. I am not worried yet.
And it's going to swing at Gita.
Tasty.
Yeah. 22 to hit.
Yes, that one does hit, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay. So it sort of swipes the morning star just with a quick and squishes you in between the two. You take 8 bludgeoning damage. Halved since you're enraged to 4.
Yeet.
And as it does, it notices that you really didn't take much damage, and it more frustrated than previously. But that's its turn. Now for its buddies.
Oh wait, that's it?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, tasty. Okay.
Yeah, they're just ogre zombies. They don't do much.
I'm gonna be real. I was like, I expected like you take 4 bludgeoning damage and 12 necromancy for whatever reason.
It's just a zombie ogre with a big fucking morning star. So
Look me.
Fair enough.
So Joseph, if you wanna roll for your dabblage.
Oh, that one is better. Did he also fail?
Well, this is the start of the next one's turn.
Right. That's 18 radiant damage, so.
As you're just standing there T-posing on these ogres as a lawnmower, the bloodied one, his back is just being torn apart by these little tiny earnesses that are just flying around. They're slicing through like razor blades. His entire back just peels off, and then he fluffs to the side dead.
Ah, damn. Fuck. That's grody. Got it.
Your turn, Glenhorn.
Yep. Bonus action. I'm still flying.
Uh-huh.
And Sacred Flame.
Go for it.
Yep. Dexterity saving throw.
Right. Nah, does not pass.
That is... Oh, dope. Max damage. 16 radiant damage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's looking pretty damn hurt.
Excellent.
That's my turn.
Next is its turn. Wisdom save. It does not
Hey,
pass.
Clerics are pretty fun. I like them.
It does not pass.
We're just bullying these
10
ogres.
radiant damage.
10?
Yeah, 10.
It's looking real fucking hurt. Its back is also starting to peel as it's just being grinded into from behind by these little earnesses that are just like, they're swinging by and using a tusk to carve into the flesh, and it's starting to like peel off because there's not much holding on anymore. It's almost like you're skinning them alive. However, it's going to make one more attack at Gita before it probably dies. More out of desperation than anything. 21 to hit.
That does hit. That does hit.
Yeah, it deals 10 bludgeoning damage, reduced to 5, as it sort of smashes into you. You're having almost a cry for help, but it realizes its buddy is dead. And then it sort of just kind of relaxes itself and accepts its fate, and it's your turn.
Oh, hey Kira, are we the bad guys?
Does it still have bloodlust in his eyes? Like, if I moved away from this thing to go check on screaming, would it try to hit me?
It might. It's kind of hard to tell. It looks like it's accepting that you're about to kill it. It's kind of hard to tell if it's going to retaliate if given an opportunity.
You know, we're just gonna go ahead and bonus action disengage and go take a look at screaming dude.
Yeah, you do that. You get out of its range and you run over to the figure. It's sort of huddled up on the ground. Do you do anything in particular?
I want to check, see her status, like, is it hurt? Second status, does it look like it's casting a spell?
Is it hurt? It looks maybe a little roughed up, but it doesn't look like it's taken direct damage. Casting a spell? No, it looks like it's cowering in, like, whatever it can make out to be a corner. It's a circular room, so...
Yeah, fair enough.
You can't quite get a good look at what he is exactly, but it's there.
Okay.
Is that gonna be it?
I think so. I think we're just gonna vibe by screaming.
Glenhorn, you're up.
Yeah, sorry there, pal, but you're kind of an abomination of nature, so I gotta do what I gotta do. Good luck in ogre heaven, though. Sacred flame.
Go for it.
Dex saving throw.
Right. Nat 20.
Oh my god.
For a total
Cool, so it
of
doesn't take the damage.
18. Yeah. No, you do, and it realizes it's kind of grasping on trying to get whatever semblance of life it can still hang on to. It ducks out of the way as you shoot it, and turns to face you, and it's its turn. So it has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, you really should just stop struggling here. You know, it would have been a lot easier that way.
It fails.
Yeah.
That's 9 radiant damage? Fuck.
It's still alive.
Just let it take you. Just let it take you.
It looks up at you, and it just... Its eyes almost glow red with anger. It bolts to Gita to try and make one last swing in defiance.
Oh shit. This poor motherfucker.
Yeah, no, I'm assuming a 12 does not hit.
No.
You just immediately dodge it, hearing it come up from behind you.
I think Guido doesn't even bother turning around. He just kind of sighs and is like, really, ogre thing. This is unnecessary. You realize this, yes?
Oh yeah, bonus action. I fly. I forgot.
Yeah, I figured you did.
Hey, don't worry about it, Gear. Let me just float on over there. I got this covered.
If you look at it, Gita, do you care to look at it?
Yeah, I think it turns around.
It doesn't look malicious. It seems to know that what it's doing is not do anything in the end. However, it definitely seems to recognize it's going to die, so it's going to go down fighting. That's pretty much what you're getting from it.
Wait, it doesn't look malicious?
No, it looks like it's resigned to its fate, so it's going to go down in the best way it knows.
Okay.
Wait, ogres can speak giant, can't they?
I mean, zombies can't speak, so...
Okay, so this particular ogre can't speak. Got it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, in that case, I'd just be saying everything I've been saying in ogre. Or, I mean, in giant.
It can understand you, but it can't talk.
Yeah.
Got it.
So it really knows that it's going to die then. So it definitely is going to go for that to try and do what damage it can before it inevitably is dead squared.
Dead squared, yeah.
It's your turn, Gita.
Looking directly into this thing's eyes, do I get the feeling any... Mike! I'm gonna lose it. Okay. Looking into this thing's eyes, do I get the feeling that there is any conceivable way that we could play 20 questions with... Would this thing allow us to essentially play 20 questions to figure out what's going on?
Your best guess... Actually, roll insight for me.
Yeah, for sure. Not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. That's a 16. Oh my gosh, 16.
Your best guess is if you had any chance to try and do something like that, it would have been when it had stopped and resigned to its fate when you were right before you ran away from it, and before it dodged Glenhorn's attack after saying, "Sorry, bud, guess I have to fucking kill you regardless."
Yeah, fair enough.
It knows what's about to happen. It's gonna go down fighting. It's past the point of caring, really.
Fair enough.
In giant, Ernest is calling. You gotta answer. I'm sorry, bud.
It has been driven over the edge.
It's a donkey on the edge. Okay, yeah.
I'm a donkey on edge!
Yeah, just kind of sighs and just like, okay, I am sorry, giant friend. And we're gonna hit it.
Roll to attack.
Yeah. Ooh, that one actually might not hit. Does a 15 hit?
It hits. They have an armor class of 8.
Oh,
Jesus.
tasty. Okay. That is 13 damage.
Rigby.
Alright.
Still up.
Rigby.
Let me roll for something real quick.
Come in.
Okay.
Rigby. Leave the dog alone.
Paint me a picture. How do you do this?
I'm trying to think of the least painful way to kill something with a great axe.
There isn't.
Yeah.
I'll just get that one out. I'll just rip off that band-aid. There isn't.
Yeah. Okay, then the quickest way to kill something probably just cleave through the brain, right?
Probably.
Yeah, cool. We do that. Give it the quickest death possible.
Yeah. As you lodge it into the side of the head, it gives a... Its eyes go from, blooded red and angry to sort of, a calm understanding. It can tell that you didn't seem to want to kill it at that certain point, and it was because it attacked you. And from there, it just kind of slumps over and slowly closes its eyes.
Cool.
So what do you guys do?
Is Screaming Man still screaming, or is he in a corner coma?
Nah, he's
catatonic?
calm. He's calm. He's not screaming anymore. He's just laying there motionless.
Okay.
What Glenhorn's gonna do, because I still got the spiritual guardians going, I'm gonna no-clip my way around the room.
Uh-huh.
And just, if there's anything fucking invisible, it's getting hit.
There's nothing.
Got it, cool. So I'm going back floating down.
Yep.
Alright! Job done there. Who are you, mysterious robed figure crying in a corner?
Make me a perception check. Both of you.
Oh, damn. Holy fuck. That's a 25 with natural.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Finally a good perception check. That's a 23. Actually, I had another good one earlier. But yeah, 23.
It almost sounds like the figure is giggling like a child.
So,
I
you know, I don't think you notice all these floating urnuses around, do you?
No response.
Alright, I'm floating up.
Just more
15 feet above this one.
Just more of the little cackling.
Does he?
I'm gonna flick off my spiritual guardian.
Does this figure seem like they are in shock?
Do an insight.
Yeah, sure. Dirty 20.
It's not in shock. It seems almost excited.
Yeah. I'm gonna let my spiritual guardians hit him.
But in the most mixture of malicious but non-malicious possible. You have no idea what the fuck it means. It's weird.
I am very confused by you. Why are you laughing, weird figure in the pseudo corner since the circular?
Still no response. It's giggling. You can almost catch little whispers it's saying to itself.
Can I hear what it's saying? The whispers?
Fuck no, you're not even close enough if you're floating above it. No clipping like that.
If I try really hard, can I hear what it's whispering?
Sure, give me a perception.
Okay, yeah, sure. That is, not as good as my last one. Good. That is a 19.
No.
I'm sorry, that's an 18. I can't do math.
Still no.
Yeah, no, I figured lower would not help.
See, there's gonna be one time where I put an obscure arm, like AC or DC, where you have to get above or below a certain number, like a certain number range. Otherwise, I'm going to do it at some point, but no.
Oh, lordy.
Yeah, it's cackling and talking to itself.
Cool.
So, you wouldn't happen to know anything about the undead around here, would you?
Still no response.
You just
Alright.
try and drag it out of the corner and see if he can get a look at its face?
Yeah, could you just take his hood off?
Sure, as soon as you touch it, it suddenly jolts up with a flourish. It flings the robe around, almost like a cape. The hood is drawn back, and you're face to face with a skeletal figure. It has a fake beard that has been taped to its face. Its robes are like purplish with like skulls that have been kind of like sewn on. They're like little skull pendants that have just been sewn onto random parts of it. It's I, Grimdolph the White.
Glindoff White?
Grimdolf the White!
Okay.
Scariest necromancer in all the kingdoms!
Alright, are you the reason why there's undead attacking the city?
He has, like, keep in mind, he has, like, his, fists on his side, like Superman. Like, his chest is puffed out, he looks extremely happy. And, like, he has, like, the fucking one eye's looking one way, one eye's looking the other, just in pure, beautiful glory. Yes! I mean, maybe! No! Maybe!
Was the crystal on top of yours?
The obelisk?
Yeah.
No, let's hear what I got here.
Alright, yeah, that was just, don't worry about that. Never mind.
Well, it's just a fucking obelisk. It doesn't do anything. I've tried. Trust me.
Well, are you mean?
Yes, I am the most evil being in all of the kingdoms.
Alright, look, if that's really the case, I don't think your presentation is really cutting it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright. Have you seen any other necromancers around here resurrecting entire armies of undead?
No, it's just me.
Insight?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I don't fucking trust him. Fuck.
Can Gita also roll for insight?
Go ahead.
Okay,
That's-
yeah.
A 15.
Okay.
That's a 22 for Gita.
He's telling the truth. There's no one else here summoning shit.
Uh-huh.
I am the only necromancer of this kingdom. Hence why I am evil.
Hey, Ethan.
Uh-huh.
If I hit this guy upside of my head with the blunt of my great, if I not. Oh my gosh, I've cut out so much. If I hit this guy with the blunt of, could I knock this boy out?
You can fucking try.
He'll splatter into some bones.
Oh wait, no, is he a skeleton?
He's a skeleton, yeah.
He is a skeletal figure.
Okay, does skeleton
However,
figure
what
mean
what
he has
exactly?
flesh?
You can only see his head, which is indeed a skull, but you can't tell because everything else is just covered in robe. It looks like
Got it.
it looks like he tried to mimic what a necromancer should look like, and it's not working. There's way too many robes. It's just random, like, little stitches of skulls on random pieces. He has, like, a little pendant that's hastily screwed on in between for his cape.
Alright, Gira, I have an idea. Look, Glindoff. This is a mission of dire importance, alright?
Grimdom!
So, that's what I said. You can help us, or I still got these buzzing urnuses around.
Fucking try it! I dare you!
Alright. I'm gonna make one, like, scrape its tusk along its head. His head.
Uh-huh.
Ethan, does
Okay.
this guy look like he's actually there?
Yeah, he's fucking there. Question, is it an ability or a spell that does that?
It's my spell. But, because Spiritual Guardians last for 10 minutes, so it's still going. It's just, I can designate people that are friendly or enemies. So it's like, I'll flicker him from friendly to enemy and back to friendly. So, like, one Ernest smacks him on the head.
Just a sec. I need to look at something real quick.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I can be a real amicable person. But, with the undead, it kind of rides a fine line.
Just a sec. Still need to read one more thing.
Got it.
Because this is to see how he responds.
Fair. There were no other exits or whatever to this room, right?
What?
Were there any other exits or whatever to this room?
There does appear to be another exit opposite of the way you came in that goes deeper in.
Oh! This is totally not the fucker we're looking for.
I might be, but it kind of just seems crazy.
I think
Okay.
he's just hopeful. It's the way to put it.
As you get closer to attempt to scrape him, what level spell is it that you casted?
3rd level. And it's not getting closer, it's literally just a mental flip switch.
Yeah, no,
And then something smacked him.
Yeah, no. He looks at you. He still has like a wide-ass childish grin, and he's staring directly at like Ace Ventura almost. He points at you, no! And then it immediately just disappears before you even touch him.
Hey, I was using that.
And you're going to hit me with it! I said to try, and that's what happened, bitch!
Alright, fine.
He goes back to his Superman pose.
Regardless, I don't think you're the person we're looking for.
Ah, but I think I am!
I mean, do you want to scrap? Because that's the end result.
Do you want to get rid of the undead in the city?
Yes.
Scrappinate it, bitch!
Can you not tie this guy up?
You can try.
What am I rolling for tie?
I mean, you gotta get him down first, is the thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna grapple him.
You can try.
Right? Like that's what.
Before Gira goes in to try this, I'm going to say, alright, Glindorf, what's down that staircase then? Glindorf, what's down that staircase?
Grim! Dolph!
Oh, Grimdorf!
Fucking
Oh,
I am Grimdolph the White!
got it. My bad. What's down that staircase?
My lair! Obviously!
I mean, is it, why, okay, if you summon the undead, why are they hitting you?
Something went wrong! Horribly wrong!
No shit.
It's a little embarrassing, actually. I prefer not to talk about it.
Different question. How heavy does this guy look?
Kind of hard to tell. With all the robe, he could easily be like just bone, or he could be like a decently heavyweight individual.
I want to try and pick him up and carry him downstairs.
Go for it.
Go, Gira!
Yeah.
You got
What
this.
what am I rolling, Ethan?
Athletics to just strong arm carry this individual.
26.
Yeah, you grab him. And in response, does a 31 hit?
Yeah, 31 hit.
Jesus Christ!
Make a con saving throw.
Okay. That's a natural 20. Plus
You're
7,
fine,
so
but
27.
you just feel him lightly put his hand on your head, and then just cold goes throughout your entire body. You also take you take 7 cold damage.
Okay.
You get chilly.
I
However,
get chilly.
you feel your body hardening up as if you were going to get frozen in place. However, you manage to stave it off a bit. Well, that's never happened before. That usually works.
Yeah,
Quite
you're a bit
resilient.
of an oddity.
Where are we going?
Downstairs!
Why are we doing that? That's a horrible idea.
Because I'm curious and you're weird.
You could have
Yeah,
just
I'm
fucking
guessing,
asked me.
I'm guessing the answer to how to fix this is downstairs.
Yes and no.
That's good enough for me. Let's go.
Am I still carrying him? Or did he try to get out? Like,
He didn't try to get off. He was just gonna lazily try to paralyze you.
So,
fair enough, I guess.
so Grimdorf, the idea that you horribly fucked up the summoning of an undead army, honestly more believable to me. Grimdolf.
Bitch!
I got it this time. There we go.
From now on, your name is Bitch Minion, and this one is Strong Minion.
So, Grimdolf,
What do you want?
how do we fix this then? Because I'm assuming you don't want an army of undead out of your control.
Well, the problem is I kind of got conned.
You what?
I kind of got conned.
Con.
This is unsurprising.
Well, essentially, I was talking to this demon. The demon tried to make a deal to help his friend take over the city. He stole my staff and left me with those two ogres. Granted, I probably could have killed them, but I'm quite lazy without my staff to do things for me.
So we need your staff.
Pretty much.
It's downstairs?
Yes and no.
A straight answer.
Very
Maybe.
cryptic.
Got it. Let's check downstairs. That friend you mentioned wouldn't happen to be on the surface of a disembodied cloak, right?
No, that was the friend of the friend.
Alright.
He seems pretty intent on taking over shit for some reason.
Yeah,
Because he is an
gave
asshole.
me that vibe.
I didn't really ask questions, I didn't care. I just wanted an excuse to throw a giant Halloween party. And then my staff got stolen. And then I was locked in a room with two zombie ogres.
What's Halloween?
It's my favorite day of the year.
Ethan, is there Halloween in this?
No.
So, if you never lost your staff, none of this would have happened.
If I had never got conned by a demon, this never would have happened. Probably.
Yeah,
Maybe. Nah.
your Halloween party would have gone off without a hitch, and no one would have died.
But see, I'm evil, so I still wanted to take over the world with them. I just didn't think this was going to be the process in which it happened.
I do not buy that you are evil, unfortunately.
Yeah, neither do I, ironically. You may be undead, but you don't seem evil.
Bullshit, I'm the most evil being in this entire continent. Now go, minions, to the staff!
You seem quite nice, but okay.
Alright, Grimdolf.
You say that now until I steal your babies!
I don't have
No
children.
children.
Both of you, minions, make babies so I can steal them. And that's where we're gonna end the campaign.
The campaign! Yeah, it is on that note.
Campaign.
And you become minions, and that is just how you live the rest of your existences. You are minions to a lich.
End the campaign.
You become the lich's minions, and you spend your entire existence committing minor felonies.
Minor felonies! Yeah. That's the vibe I got from him.
Eva does that anyway.
Yeah. That's about it. You have parties. Apparently, he keeps going off about Halloween every day.
We graffiti his name on buildings. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's like misdemeanors, it's all petty crimes. You might commit like a minor felony every now and again, but nothing much beyond that.
Every once in a while, we'll commit arson on an abandoned building.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what?
And that's just on nights where the party gets really crazy.
Yeah.
Drink a little too much apple juice.
That's in Grimdolf had a little too much.
Grimdolf had a little too much apple juice.
Oh my god! Sorry.
You know, I may be a cleric, but there's someone dead that I can just be let go. It's really not that big a deal.
Oh my lord.
I mean, in the eyes of Ernest, you probably have a hard kill all undead, but this is definitely unlike anything you've met thus far.
Yeah, maybe I'll consult with Ernest later. Hey, there's this fucking idiot in a crypt. He doesn't really do anything. He just kind of spray paints shit and has parties. Is that fine?
There's this fool, he done got tricked, but he seems nice. Other than the fact that he's definitely killed at least one person.
He's definitely killed at least one person. Might have been on
At least
accident, but he'll never say it was on accident.
You know, he may be dead, but he's still got that spark of life.
He really does, though.
Oh my god.
So, anything else you'd like to say to the person watching?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
There's
Okay.
a person watching? Hi,
We've consistently had like at least one viewer at a time per week, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm thankful.
what's their username?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
It just says one viewer, so
Got it. Hello, one viewer.
and
Thank
no
you
one
for
talks
joining.
in chat, so I don't know. It could be anyone.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, singular person. I'm sorry for the chaos, except I'm not even.
Yeah, we apologize, but not really.
We apologize, but I'm not sorry.
I hope you enjoyed the wonderful misadventures of Ira and the cow lawnmower.
Dear God. Alright, goodbye, peoples.